So welcome to class, everybody. I'm Shavita, and today I'm going to share a 45-minute class dedicated to opening up our bodies, opening up our minds to the possibilities of life. So let's start by lying on the mat and connecting with our breath. And I think this part is the most important. The beginning and the end of class, I would say, is the most important part of class, because that's when we actually get centered. In the beginning, we get centered to give ourselves permission to be here. So just hug your knees in and just have a little rock one way, a little rock the other way. Massage in your lower back and just take a couple of deep breaths in, a couple of deep breaths out. Relax your shoulders, tuck your chin in slightly, feel the lengthening of your back. And then you can have your legs bent on the mat, or you can have your legs long. Whatever suits you. You're going to place your hands beside the hips. And let's just take a couple of deep breaths. As you exhale, just let go of anything that may not be serving you in this very moment. And as you inhale, give yourself permission to be here for the next 45 minutes. This class is all about you. So we're going to start adding some movement to our breath. Inhale, reach the fingers to the back wall, touch the fingernails to the carpet behind you or the floor behind you, and exhale, come back down to the hips. Inhaling, lifting, reaching, feeling the openingness of the shoulders. Exhale, bringing the hands back down to the hips. Two more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come down. One more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, come down. Now we're going to bend the knees. We're going to have the hands up to the ceiling and the feet hip distance apart. We're going to bring one hand over our head and lift one leg up and change sides. Now see if you can make sure your belly button's pulled in. Inhale, opposite hand, opposite leg. We're trying to get the left and the right side of our bodies working together, activating the brain where we have to think a bit more. We're pulling in our belly buttons, keeping the foundations on the mat nice and strong. Now, if you find this comfortable, lift your feet up, 90-90, and then again, opposite hand, opposite leg, pulling that belly button in, opposite hand, opposite leg. Let's do three more. 3, 2, 1, and 1. And then we're going to hug our knees in. Have a little rock one way, have a little rock the other way. We're going to come up to sitting. Sitting cross-legged. And we're going to place our hands on our shoulders, elbows close. And all we're going to do is rotate our shoulders and elbows up and down. So we're releasing any tension we may have built up during the day on our upper back and our shoulders. And then pause and then rotate the other way. Whatever feels natural, change the direction of the circles. Breathing in, breathing out. And then gently release. Interlock your fingers. We're going to pull those shoulders blades apart. And then we're going to bring the hands behind. I'm going to just show you from the side. We're going to bring the hands behind our back. Roll the shoulders back and see if you can lift up those hands. Tuck your chin in slightly. For 3, 2, 1. And then exhale, roll forward. Inhale, change the hand grip and lift those hands up. Beautiful. And then I'm going to turn around to face the front. We're going to inhale, lift up the arms. Exhale, opposite hand, opposite leg. Reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, twist. Inhale, come up. Exhale, opposite hand, opposite leg. And again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, reaching up. And back up. And change. Good, we're going to come onto all fours. And we're going to surrender on the mat. Toes touching, knees wide apart, and we're going to come into child's pose. Forehead down on the mat. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Surrendering on the mat, surrendering into the present moment. We're going to come up onto all fours, hands shoulder width apart, knees hip distance apart. And then we're going to inhale, look up, exhale, look down. Inhale, look up, exhale, look down. One more time. Inhale, look up, exhale, look down. Neutralize your spine. Take your shoulders away from your ears. Pull your belly button in. And then we're going to extend one leg to the back wall. Squeeze the glute and bring it back. Change legs, lifting up, squeeze the glutes and bring it back. 2 more times. 2, 2. And let's see if you can start adding the opposite hand, opposite leg. Keep your forehead facing the mat. So you don't want to be looking up like what I was doing before, or you don't want to be looking down like that, okay? Just like this. So you want length from your neck right down to your tailbone. Now, next time, we're going to keep one hand out and one leg up and pull the belly button in, curl up, elbow to knee. Opposite elbow to knee for 3, 2, 1, and then bend the leg, grab hold of the foot and kick that leg back. We're opening up one shoulder and one hip and thigh. Extend opposite hand, opposite leg, pull the belly button in, elbow to knee for 3, 2, 1, hold it, bend the leg, hold the foot, and again we're opening up the other side, holding it for 3, 2, 1, and then gently release. Beautiful. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Neutralize your spine. Tuck the toes under. Lift up those knees. For 3, 2, 1. Gently release. One more time. Lift it up. Pull that belly button in. Lift up. Hold for 3, 2, 1. And this time we're going to extend those knees and open up into a downward facing dog. So just walk it out, left, right, left, right. Keep your belly button engaged. Moving with your breath, and don't forget to breathe. Try to stay connected to your breath at all times. By staying connected to your breath, you stay in the present moment. Bring your feet together. Bend your knees and then take your knees to one side and your hips to the other. So we're opening up underneath our arms, our lat muscles, and change side, bending the knees over to the other side and bringing the buttocks to the opposite side. That's it, beautiful. Change sides one more time. And again. And then back to center. and hold it here in downward facing dog. So plant your fingers down on the mat completely. There's no space between the mat and your hands, the palms. Slight elbow bend, 5% I would say. Draw your shoulders away from your ears. Lengthen your tailbone up to the ceiling. And then finally, if it calls you, you can touch your heels down onto the floor. And remember to go at your own pace. This is all about listening to your body. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward, right foot forward. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhale, reach up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward bend. Tuck in the neck. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck in the neck. We're going to step the left leg back and drop that left knee down onto the mat. Now you bring your right hand inside. So both of your hands are inside of your right foot. And we're opening up the hip. The hip, the leg that's on the floor, the knee, you're opening up that hip. So just take a little wiggle. Good, just wiggling it out. Nothing fast. And then all we're going to do is keep your left hand on the mat, and then we're going to inhale, lift up the right. For 3, 2, 1, and then gently frame the foot, tuck the back toe up, and come into downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. And then we're going to lean forward onto your hands, step the right foot forward, drop the left knee down. Bring both hands to the inside of your foot and then have a little wiggle. And again, keeping your left hand on the mat, inhale, lift up the right. For 3, 2, 1. Frame the front foot, kick back into downward facing dog and just walk it out, left, right, left, right. Breathe, stay connected, palms firmly on the mat. Lean forward, step your left foot forward, drop your right knee down. Bring both hands to the inside of your foot and then take a little tiny wiggle in, rotating. We're just opening up those hips. And then we're going to place the right hand on the mat. We're going to inhale, lift up the left. For 3, 2, 1. Frame the foot and then kick back into a downward facing dog. And breathe here. Nice long deep breaths in, nice long deep breaths out. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward. Right foot forward. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Inhale, reaching up to the ceiling. Exhale, forward bend. Tuck the neck in. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, tuck the neck in. Let's take the right leg back. Left leg back. And we're going to be in downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward and inhale, lift up. Lifting up into Crescent Lunge. Holding it for 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to cactus arms. Arch very slightly backwards. Elbows come close together and back up. And then now we can add the lunge in. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now bring the hands behind you. Open up your chest. Lift those arms up. For 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to come into humble warrior. For 3, 2, 1. We're going to touch down with our right hand. Inhale, lift up the left for 3, 2, 1. Frame the foot, kick back into downward facing dog. Breathing in, breathing out. Catching your breath. Nice long deep breaths in, nice long deep breaths out. Remember, this is not a competition. You're in the privacy of your own home. So listen to the body and go at the pace that suits you today. Every day is different. Lean forward onto your hands, step your right foot forward. Crescent lunge. Breathe. Arms out, and then we're going to cactus arms and squeeze those shoulder blades together, and then we're going to add the lunge for 3, 2, 1. Hands up, bring the hands behind you. Open up that chest. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Humble warrior. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Touchdown, left hand, right hand up for 3, 2, 1. Frame the foot, kick back into downward facing dog. And then exhale, bring the knees down. We're going to melt our hearts down. Melting our hearts down. Buttocks is up. Chest is lowering down. Chin is on the mat. For 3, 2, 1. Then we're going to come back onto all fours. Tuck the toes under. Come back into downward facing dog. Nice long deep breaths in, nice long deep breaths out. Lean forward onto your hands. Step your left foot forward. Pivot your right foot in a 45-degree angle. We are in warrior. Good. Shoulders nice and wide. 3, 2, 1. Extend the front leg. Shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, reach. Triangle. You might hear some snaps, pops happening. And rotate your chest to the ceiling. Reach your fingers 1 inch higher. And then inhale, come back up. Both toes pointing to the front. Shoulders back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. Breathing in, length towards me, length towards me. Hands in line with your toes. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. So we're opening up those hamstrings. And if we've been sitting at a desk all day, they can get tight. So we're just opening them up. We're placing our left hand on the mat. We're inhaling, lifting up our right. And if you want to, you can bring your hand behind you and open up your chest for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And then we're going to bring the right hand down to the middle. Inhale, lift up the left. Lengthen your spine for 3, 2, 1. Bring the hand behind you. Open up for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. And this time we're going to pivot the right foot to face the right wall, and we're going to come up into warrior. Sit down nice and deeply. Breathing in, breathing out. Extend the front leg. Shoulders back, lengthen your spine, reach and come down. Rotate your chest to the ceiling. Lengthen your spine, reach up 1 inch for 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Coming up Both toes pointing to the front. Hands out to the side. Roll your shoulders back. Pop your chest up proud. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, coming down, bring the hands behind you. Interlock your fingers and come down. Keep your gaze in between your feet. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. You're going to release your hands and you're going to take your left hand to your right calf and we're going to inhale, lift up the right hand. For 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to do the same on the other side. We're going to hold on to the left calf with your right hand and we're going to inhale, lift up the left. For 3, 2, 1. Gently release, pivot to the front of the room and we're going to kick back into downward facing. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. We're going to come up onto a high plank and then slowly, you can bring your knees down if you want. We're going to come down for the count of 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. So what we're going to do is do a little baby cobra. Hands underneath the shoulders, heels and toes together. We're going to inhale, lift up. Lift for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. And this time, we're going to interlock our fingers behind us. Heels, toes together. Push your feet onto the floor and we're going to just lift up the chest. Inhale, lift. That's it. Good. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. And then we're going to bring our hands, one hand on top of the other. Place the forehand down. Feet nice and wide. We're going to inhale, lift up the feet. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Feet back together. Interlock your fingers. Roll the shoulders back. Lift up. And this time lift up the feet as well. For 3, 2, 1. Bring one hand on top of the other. Feet nice and wide. Inhale, lift up. For 3, 2, 1. And then gently release. Bring your hands to your hips. Turn your head to one side. Nice long deep breath in. Nice long deep breath out. Bend one leg. Hold of the foot. And we're just pushing down with our thigh. And we're feeling the stretch on the front of our thigh. Opening up our front thigh. Good. Change sides. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful. And gently release. So both hands nice and long. And all we're going to do is we're going to inhale, lift up the arms, lift up the legs for 3, 2, 1. Gently release. Now bring your hands beside your hips and we're going to do the same thing. Arms facing up. Inhale, lift up. For 3, 2, 1. Gently bring your hands back onto the mat and let's go into child's pose. Knees nice and wide, toes touching and just resting in child's pose. And if you want to, you can always bring your knees together and just rest down. Whatever suits you. So moving slowly with awareness. Bring your hands back onto all fours. Let's inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Neutralize your spine. Take your ear to your hip, like you're creating a little C shape. And again. And again. Bring your right hand to the middle of your mat. We're going to inhale, lift up the left and thread it through. That's it, threading it through. You're opening up your upper back, breathing in, breathing out. Nice long deep breaths in, nice long deep breaths out. And let's do the other side. Bring the left hand to the middle of the mat. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, thread it through. So your ear and your shoulders on the mat, you're just twisting it out. 3, 2, 1. And then again, we're going to do the other side. We're going to bring your right hand to the middle. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, thread it through. And breathe. 3, 2, 1. And change sides. Inhale, lift. Exhale, thread it through. For 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. We're going to come into melting heart. Come into melting heart. Bring your palms together, then bend those elbows and put your hands behind your head. Then you can kind of do these little tiny micro movements by pushing your buttocks down slightly, and you should feel a stretch in your tricep muscle. Holding it. For 3, 2, 1, and then gently release. Coming up. You're going to come into sitting. Going to come into sitting. Your knees are bent. Feet could be hip distance apart. Place your fingers to face your buttock. Sitting nice and tall, and then all we're going to do is we're going to inhale, lift up the hips. Breathing in, breathing out. For 3, 2, 1. Gently release. And again, inhale, lift. Exhale, come down. Let's do that a couple of times. 5. Don't forget to breathe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. And then just bring your feet, knees together, and just curl over. And breathe. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. We're going to have our legs nice and long. Sitting nice and tall. So place your hands beside your hips and just lift up those buttocks. Sit down. Inhale, lift up those arms. Reach up a little bit more. Exhale, come down. Grab hold of your toes, your shins, wherever's comfortable for you. Relax your shoulders. Relax your shoulders and breathe. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Gently come back up. We're going to take one leg out and bring one leg in. Sit nice and tall. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, now cross your hands. And then we're going to grab hold of our calf, of our foot, wherever it needs to be today. And remember, our bodies respond differently in the morning and in the evening and in the summer and in the winter. And we are in a really cold spell in Melbourne, so you've got to listen to your bodies. We don't want to move fast. Change legs. Crossing your hands. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, come down. So you've got to listen to our bodies. When our bodies are warm, just like an icy pole, it can move flexibly. When it's cold, we've got to be very careful on how we move our bodies. We don't want it to snap. Both legs nice and long. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, coming down. Relax your shoulders. Keep your gaze to your toes. Let's just take a couple of deep breaths here. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Good. And gently coming back. We're going to sit cross-legged. So it's the beginning of winter here in Australia. And in England, it's the beginning of summer. On the opposite sides of the world. So crossing your leg, your heel doesn't touch your shin. And we're going to walk our fingers forward. Nice and slowly. Inhaling, exhaling, relax your shoulders. 5 breaths here. Beautiful. Walking your hands back, change legs. Other leg comes in front, the heel doesn't touch the shin. Walk your fingers forward. Relax the shoulders. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. And this is when we start slowing things down. Slowing things down physically, slowing things down mentally, winding down from our practice. Walking your hands back. We're going to take the back foot behind us. We're going to place one hand near our hip. We're going to inhale, lift up. Now really push your hips forward and reach your fingers away from you. For 3, 2, 1, and then gently come down. And inhale, lift, reach, push. For 3, 2, 1. Gently come down. One more time. Inhale, lift, reach, push. Pushing the hips forward. 3, 2, 1. Gently come down, and let's watch the change. Lifting up, tapping away, and bring it back down. Tapping to the opposite corner of your mat. 2 and 1. Beautiful. Let's change sides. So one leg comes in front, one leg comes behind you, one hand near your hip. Inhale, lift, reach, pushing the hips forward, reaching the fingers forward and down. Inhale, lift, reach and down. Inhale, lift, reach and down. And then we're going to tap on the other side. Inhale, lift, tap to the far edge of your mat. For 3, 2 and 1. Sitting comfortably on your mat. And we're going to finish the class how we started the class. Hands on your shoulders, elbows together, and then rotate. Circle your elbows. Really feel each vertebra, shoulder blade opening up, sitting nice and tall. Just feel how different it feels at the end of class, changing directions than it did in the beginning of class. How your body feels different, more open. Gently release. Interlock your fingers. Reach forward. Tuck your chin in. Feel your shoulder blades pulling apart. I'm doing a few of these stretches in most of the class because I'm aware that we're all working from home lately and we just really need to open up that chest and our upper back and our shoulders. So when we go out into the world, we stand tall and confident to face whatever happens in our lives. And if opportunities come our way, we're able to say yes instead of curling up and doubting our abilities. Inhaling, opening up. Open up that chest. Feel yourself getting taller. And then gently release. We're going to grab hold of the elbows. Opposite elbow. Both buttocks on the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. For 3, 2, 1. Change sides. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. For 3, 2, 1. Hands up. Exhale, come down. Lengthen our spine and twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, twist. Shall we do that one more time? Inhale. Exhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale. This is like wringing out your spine. Beautiful. Gently come back to the center. Sit nice and tall for me. You've done so well. Tiny last little bit left. Just turning our heads left to right, left to right. And then tiny circles up. Left to right, left to right. Sit nice and tall. Connect with your breath, lean back very slightly. Tuck your chin in slightly, create length in our spine. And acknowledge yourself. Acknowledge your commitment for turning up today. For you. And then gently, whenever you're ready, lie down on the mat for relaxation. So have your blankets around you, if you want. And if you want to do a last minute stretch, do so. Listen to your body. What does it need in this moment? And we're going to start our relaxation. So take a nice couple of deep breaths in. Deep breaths out. As you exhale, just let go of anything you need to let go of in this moment. As you inhale, inhale present moment for the next few minutes that you're allowing yourself to be here. For no apparent outcome, it's just about you connecting to your life force, your breath. Acknowledge your achievements. Acknowledge your commitment to you. Take your breath, take your attention to your forehead. You're relaxing your forehead, you're relaxing your forehead. Take your breath, take your attention to your cheeks. You're relaxing your cheeks, you're relaxing your cheeks. Your jaw, your tongue, all relax. Just release any tension you may be holding on to. You're relaxing the back of your neck, you're relaxing the back of your neck. Your shoulders are relaxed, your shoulders are relaxed. Your upper back's relaxed, your upper back's relaxed. take a big breath into your chest. You're relaxing your chest. You're relaxing your chest. Your lower back's relaxed. Your lower back's relaxed. Take a big breath into your belly. Relax your belly. Relax your belly. Your hips are relaxed. Your hips are relaxed. You're relaxing your thighs. You're relaxing your thighs. You're relaxing your knees. You're relaxing your knees. Relax your calves. Relax your calves. Your shins are relaxed. Your shins are relaxed. You're relaxing your ankles. You're relaxing your ankles. Relax your toes, relax your toes. Your whole body is nice and relaxed. And as you exhale, just give yourself permission to let go of whatever you don't need in this moment. And as you inhale, inhale peace and relaxation, openness into your body, into your mind, into your life. And just stay here with your breath just for a few minutes for you to let the magic happen. So gently just take a couple of deep breaths, slowly coming back into your body. And I'm just going to share something with you from the beginning of this month. Set monthly goals. Once a month, list 5 or 6 important goals in your life. Things that you would like to be putting your energy into right now or in the near future. Some of them may be short term, some may be long term, but they are the ones you feel most strongly about at the moment. With short range goals, be realistic. With long range goals, be expansive and idealistic. They may change from month to month. The purpose of writing your goals is to open up and expand your imagination, as well as to help you focus on what things are truly important to you. I am expanding my imagination to the openness of the possibilities of life. Gently wiggling your toes, wiggling your fingers, turning your head left to right, and slowly, there is no rush, coming back into sitting whenever you're ready. And just stay here for as long as you need. I thank you for your time. I thank you for allowing me into your living rooms. And I appreciate you. Thank you.